You're looking for a car, but not just any car. You want the Goldilocks of the used market. You want something that's more comfortable than a Camry, cheaper to maintain than a Lexus, and has enough rear legroom to host a small dinner party. Enter the Toyota Avalon. For nearly 3 decades, this was the Japanese Buick, the ultimate highway cruiser for people who valued quiet cabins over 0 to 60 times. We're ranking the best and worst years Toyota Avalon so you don't end up with a driveway ornament. Let's get into it. All right, let's start with the bad news. Even the most reliable brands have off years. If you're looking to buy used, you need to be aware of these 6 specific years. These are the ones that could turn your reliable Toyota dream into a financial nightmare. Rank 1, 2006, the avoid at all costs year. This is the peak of the third generation's growing pains. In 2006, Toyota was dealing with a perfect storm. This year has 7 major recalls and the highest incidence of catastrophic engine failure in the model's history. The main culprit? The VVT-i oil line. The original lines were made of rubber, and they would degrade, crack, and spray oil all over the engine bay in seconds. If you were on the highway and didn't see the light immediately, your engine was toast. Beyond that, the 2006 model suffered from massive steering rack leaks and intermediate shaft clunking. If you see a 2006 on Craigslist, no matter how cheap it is, think twice. Rank 2, 2014, the safety headache. The 2014 falls into our years to avoid because of a very scary phrase: unintended acceleration. While Toyota addressed this across their lineup, the 2014 Avalon had persistent reports of floor mat interference and electronic throttle glitches. Additionally, this was a bad year for fuel systems. There were significant recalls for fuel leaks in the engine compartment that could lead to fires. When you're looking for the best and worst years Toyota Avalon, the 2014 stands out for having more red flags in the safety department than its siblings. Rank 3, 2005, the melting year. 2005 was the first year of the third generation. As a general rule in the car world, never buy the first year of a new generation. The 2005 Avalon is famous, or infamous, for the melting dashboard. Due to a poor chemical formulation in the plastic, the dashboards would become sticky, shiny, and eventually crack into pieces under the sun. It looked terrible and caused a dangerous glare on the windshield. Combine that with the early VVT-i oil line issues we mentioned for the 2006, and the 2005 is firmly on the years to avoid list.
Rank 4, 2013, the rock-hard ride. The 2013 was the debut of the 4th generation. Toyota wanted to make the Avalon sporty to attract younger buyers. They failed. They made the suspension so stiff that longtime Avalon fans felt like they were riding in a go-kart with no springs. Mechanically, it's not the worst, but it suffered from first-year syndrome. The infotainment system, N-Tune, was buggy, often rebooting itself, and the interior touch-capacitive buttons were frustrating to use. If you want the classic Avalon comfort, this is one of the best and worst years Toyota Avalon rankings, where it sits near the bottom for ride quality alone. Rank 5, 2011, the fire hazard. In 2011, the Avalon got a facelift, but it also got a weird problem. There was a major recall for the rear subwoofer. If things got too hot or the speaker short-circuited, it could literally catch fire in the trunk. We also see a lot of blizzard pearl paint peeling on these models. Toyota had a massive issue where the paint would flake off in giant sheets, leaving the car looking like it had a skin disease. For these reasons, it's one of the top years to avoid. Rank 6, 2019, the new tech glitch. The 2019 was the first year of the TNGA platform. While it's a beautiful car, it was hit with a massive fuel pump recall. The pumps would fail, causing the engine to stall at highway speeds. Being the first year of the 5th gen, it also had some transmission hunting issues, where the 8-speed automatic couldn't decide which gear it wanted to be in. When looking to buy used, wait for the later years of this gen.
The green list. Best years to buy. Now for the good stuff. If you want that legendary Toyota reliability where you can just set it and forget it, these are your targets. These years represent the pinnacle of Japanese engineering. Rank 6, 2003, the budget legend. If you only have $5,000, looking to buy used usually means buying someone else's problems, but not with the 2003 Avalon. This is from the second generation, XX20. It uses the 3.0-liter 1MZ FE engine, which, if you change the oil, will live forever. It's arguably the most well-built Avalon in terms of raw durability. No fancy screens to break, just high-quality Japanese assembly. Rank 5, 2010, the reliable workhorse. By 2010, the 3rd gen had been out for 5 years. The oil line issues were fixed, the dashboards were better, and the engine was dialed in. It's one of the best years for someone who just wants an $8,000 to $10,000 car that will get them to work every day without fail. It's not flashy, but it's a tank. Rank 4, 2015, the value choice. The 2015 is the sweet spot for those looking to buy used. This was the year Toyota realized the 2013 suspension was too hard and softened it up. They also upgraded the interior materials to feel less plasticky. You get a modern-looking car that gets decent fuel economy, especially the hybrid, without the high price tag of the newer 5th gen models. Rank 3, 2012, the old school king. Many enthusiasts claim 2012 was the last true Avalon. It was the final year of the 3rd generation. It still has the super soft couch-like seats and the reclining rear bench. Mechanically, the 3.5-liter V6 in this year is practically indestructible. If you find a 2012 with 80,000 miles, buy it immediately. It's easily in the top tier of Toyota Avalon best years to buy.
Rank 2, 2018, the perfection of the 4th gen. If you want a 4th gen, 2013 to 2018, this is the one. By 2018, Toyota had fixed the stiff suspension issues from 2013 to 2014 models. Most importantly, 2018 came standard with Toyota Safety Sense P, TSS-P, giving you adaptive cruise control and lane keep assist for free. It's one of the best years because it combines modern safety tech with a powertrain that has absolutely no major bugs left. Rank 1, 2022, the Swan Song. This was the final year of the Avalon before it was replaced by the Toyota Crown.
Because it was the end of the line, Toyota had perfected every single bolt. It has 0 major recalls, it's an IIHS Top Safety Pick Plus, and the interior refinement is basically Lexus level. If you have the budget, the 2022 is the undisputed champion of Toyota Avalon best years to buy. It's the most modern, safest, and most reliable version ever made. The Toyota Avalon might be gone from the new car showrooms, but on the used market, it remains one of the best-kept secrets in the automotive world. It's luxury without the ego, and reliability without the boredom, mostly. If this guide helped you, do me a huge favor. Hit that like button and subscribe. Comment below. Do you own an Avalon? How many miles are on it? Let's start a conversation.